Hello children, welcome back. Next is chapter 20, cylinder and cone. Surface area and volume of cylinder and cone. Sphere is not in syllabus this year. So we have to discuss the surface area and volume of cylinder and cone only, and application problems from the exercise. First of all, we can discuss the shape of a cylinder. You are familiar with the cylindrical shape. Suppose you have a 5 rupee coin, and if you place more 5 rupee coins on the top of the first one, you will get a cylindrical shape. Okay, and the base of the cylinder is circular in shape. What is the base and top of a cylinder? A right circular cylinder, that means uniform, having a uniform cross section. Okay, it's a circle. So you know that a circle has a radius. And what about the perimeter of circle? You learned this in smaller classes. What is the perimeter of a circle? 2 pi r. And what about its area? Area is pi r square. Okay, where r is the radius. So we know the area of circular shape, and let the height of the cylinder be h and the radius of the cylinder be r. We can calculate the volume of a cylinder. Volume means, general formula for a right circular solid is volume equal area of cross section into height, or area of cross section into height. Here the area is of a circle, so we know the area of a circle is pi r square into height of the cylinder we took as h. So the formula to find the volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. This is the volume of a cylinder. Now let us discuss about the surface area. You can say this is a cylinder. This is the shape of a cylinder. Okay, it has a curved face and a top and bottom circular face. There are 1, 2, 3 faces for a right circular cylinder. Let us calculate the surface area of the cylinder. If we wrap a paper around this cylinder and open up, and also at the top and bottom you cover with a paper and open it and check what is the shape of the three. So I am going to open it. So this is the cover around this, and look at the top and bottom. This is the shape of this cylinder. And you can see 2 circles and a rectangular shape. And this is the cover of this wrapped paper of this right circular cylinder. You can see the base. The length is the perimeter of the cylinder, and the breadth is the height of the cylinder, and this shape is the top, and this also same shape, circular shape at the bottom. So these 2 circles and 1 rectangle forms the cylinder. So how can we find the area of the cylinder? Yes, calculating the area of this rectangle plus area of 2 circular faces. So let us calculate it. So this is the length. Length of the rectangle is the perimeter, 2 pi r. And this is the height of the cylinder, h. Breadth is h. So how can we find the area of this rectangle? Area equal to length into breadth. That means 2 pi r into h. This is the area of the lateral face. This face is called a lateral face or curved face. Curved face of the cylinder area is 2 pi r h. And what about this shape? Top and bottom is of the shape of a circle. So what is the area of a circular shape? Pi r square. And what about this shape? Same and radius r. So the area is pi r square. So how can we find the total area? Yes, total surface area of cylinder is lateral face area or curved surface area plus 2 base areas. Curved face area plus 2 base area. That's equal to 2 pi r h plus pi r square plus pi r square. 2 base area means 2 times pi r square. 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. This is the equation to find the total surface area of a cylinder. Curved surface area is 2 pi r h. Base area is pi r square. So there are 2 base areas. So 2 pi r square. Can you simplify this? Yes, we can take the common factor 2 pi r. So 2 pi r into, can you say what is inside the bracket? H and 1 r. H plus r. So by heart this formula to solve the problems. 2 pi r into r plus h. Or you should know that 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square is the total surface area of a cylinder. Understood? Now let us discuss a hollow cylinder. See, this is an example of a hollow cylinder. It has an external radius and internal radius. From the center to this part is the internal radius, and from center to this one is the external radius. So a circular hollow cylinder has internal radius and external radius. We can mark the internal radius as small letter r and external radius as capital letter R, and we can find the area of this portion. How can we find the area of this face? This is an outer circle minus inner circle. Area. How can we calculate the area of this face of a hollow cylinder? Yes, area of outer circle minus area of inner circle. So how can we find the thickness? Yes, minus that capital letter R and small letter r from capital letter R, so that we get the thickness of the wall. Now curved surface area. How can we obtain the curved surface area? Curved surface area of this cylinder. External curved surface area is, what is the formula to find the curved surface area of a cylinder? 2 pi r h. So we can calculate the external curved surface area as 2 pi capital R h and internal curved surface area as 2 pi small letter r h. 2 pi r h. So we can add all these areas to get the total surface area of hollow cylinder. Okay. This is a hollow cylinder. This is an example of hollow cylinder. Hollow cylinder has an internal radius small letter r and external radius capital letter R. This is the base. Center, from center to internal curved face is small letter r. This is radius and this is capital letter R, external radius. Now this one, external curved surface area is 2 pi r h. And what about internal curved surface area? Internal curved surface area is 2 pi r h. And the top of the cylinder is, it's a difference between, how can we find this face area, this shaded region? Yes, it is a difference of larger circle minus smaller circle. So pi r square minus pi r square gives the area of top. Similarly bottom. Bottom also same. pi r square minus pi r square. So, how can we obtain the total surface area? Total surface area. Here the area of cross section is of that of a ring, that is pi r square minus pi r square. You can simplify this as pi into r square minus r square. Okay. So total surface area means sum of curved surface area, external curved surface area, internal curved surface area, and 2 times the base area. 2 into pi into r square minus r square. Understood? TSA is the sum of external curved surface area plus internal curved surface area plus 2 times the base area. Okay, area of cross section, 2 times area of cross section. So this is the equation to find the total surface area of a hollow cylinder. So we can see. Next is volume of hollow cylinder. Volume equal. How can we find the external volume? External volume. External area into height, that is pi r square h. Internal volume pi r square h. Okay, then how can we find the volume of material of a hollow cylinder? Volume of material we used to make this hollow cylinder is equal to, it's a difference between external volume and internal volume. Okay, that is volume of material equal pi r square minus pi r square h minus pi r square h. We can take pi h common. So pi h into r square minus r square is the equation to find the volume of material of hollow cylinder. Learn this formula also. You can see a circle with center O and radius R here. And if we have the sector, if we cut along the 2 radii, we get a sector. And fold the sector like this. We get a cone shape. Okay. How can we find the total surface area and volume of this cone? Or you can say that the solid obtained on revolving a right angled triangle about one of its sides is called the cone or a right circular cone. Conical shape. You are familiar with the conical shape. Birthday hearts are there in the shape of cone. And you can mark the height as h, and this is a radius, and this is called a lateral or slant height. These three make a right angle triangle. Height, radius and slant height make a right angle triangle. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, that is L square equal h square plus r square. Here L is the hypotenuse. So L square equal h square plus r square, where L is the slant height. It's slant side, no? And h is the height, r is the radius of the cone. If we know these values h, L and r, we can find the curved. We can see that a cone has two faces, one lateral face or curved face and one base. So curved face area is curved surface area is pi r L. And the base area is, it's clearly of a circle, so base area is pi r square. So how can we find the total surface area of a cone? Total surface area is pi rl plus pi r square. Or you can take pi r outside, pi r into L plus r. Pi r into L plus r is the total surface area of a cone. Base area is pi r square, curved surface area is pi r L. And we have the relationship L square equal to h square plus r square. By knowing any two quantities, we can find the third quantity. For that, we use the Pythagoras theorem here. Now the